Is that a balloon in the middle of town? Where's that going? Good luck with that, bud. Oh, that's so cool. I want to get on that balloon. Okay, so we're getting into, okay, PPSH. Here, have a taste of this. So, I guess... So, okay, it's one of those games where the longer you hold it, the farther it goes. No! Like, the movement speed. Man, you guys are durable! So, are these guys like paratroopers? I understand we're in like a weird Soviet Union. See, you see this right here? You see this? This is absurd. Oh no! Oh no! These damn Soviet cars, they burst into flames if you shoot the windshield with one single bullet. You are shooting me through a box. You are shooting me through a box. Don't think I didn't see you shooting me through a box. Okay, so I guess that killed them. It seems like nail gun is my best bet. No, wait. Explosives. And they make weird squawky noises. So nice, we did it twice. And then we did it an extra third time just because of how nice it was. Of course, the lovely PPSH-41. Lovely game. 71 rounds. How can you beat that? How can you come up against that? That's always nice. Always welcome in my video games. So yeah, only 6 hours to go. Probably not. But yeah, I was reading about the title. And apparently there's, like, no one really knows what it means. So I tried to do a little research. Tried to look it up. And, like, the best I found was, what I did was, I took "you are empty" and I translated to Russian, and then I did a search with the Russian term, because sometimes... Sorry, I have to take this. I'll be with you in a second. Yeah, there's like no point to aiming down the sight. It just delays your firing. Like, you do this, and it's like, oh, now I gotta wait an extra 30 seconds to fire. So I took it, I translated it into Russian, and then I searched it. Because, you know, sometimes things are translated poorly, and something that reads as something kind of dumb in English actually has more meaning in another language. Like, there are words that exist in different languages that you'd need, like, a sentence to describe in English. But so I looked it up, and I put in the search, and the first, like, 4 results returned a quote from this children's book called The Little Prince. And it's part of a quote from, like, a much larger quote that's like a paragraph. But it basically goes, "You are beautiful, but you are empty. One couldn't die for you." And I'm thinking, like, oh, if that is actually the thing in this, that's actually kind of deep. Because it actually kind of makes sense with the way the Soviet Union was. Like, they're always trying to, like, prove themselves to the world. That's what this whole plot is, almost. We're trying to make the perfect communist to show off the world. The communists were always... There's always this air of, like, everything is fine, everything is perfect. We have to outdo the West in every way possible. But the problem was they never even took care... They never even thought of their people. They didn't take care of them like they should have. Secret police were arresting people over... like, all the time over, like, the pettiest reasons. You can read about that. There's a good book. It's nonfiction. It's The Gulag Archipelago. It's quite a long book. I had to read it for a class once. But basically, it's the story of this... but no, back to the title. It's part of a larger quote. The quote goes on to talk about, like, the children's book is actually about, like, an alien who travels to the Earth and basically just meets a bunch of adults. And basically with his childlike mind, he just questions all of them and is like, why... I'm turning down the volume. Why are all you people acting in these, like, contradictory ways that don't make sense? Why are you people, like, dumb? Like, I remember one of them was, like, a geographer who only has knowledge of things that have already been discovered. I like how the sound stays where he died instead of on the actual body. And he's like, and the kid goes to him, he's like, what's over that mountain? And he's like, oh, no one knows. And he's like, shouldn't you know? You're a geographer. You're a geographical referactor. Shouldn't you be exploring? And he's like, no. Where'd you get that stupid idea? So it's a lot of, like, just kind of, like, exposing, like, hypocrisy in just the world today. I feel like I'm getting sidetracked. Basically, the quote makes sense. It is, you are beautiful, but you are empty. One couldn't die for you. And I think that's talking about the Soviet Union. Because look at all this. It's very pretty. Look at this. This is some, like, Art Deco design right here. But there's not much going for it beyond being very, very nice looking. And they put individual key sounds depending on where you click on the piano. That is absurd. Like, they had so much time to work on this game, and this is what they spent the time on. This is what happens when I play Russian games. This is what I said. Like, little interesting things, lots of little interesting things that, like, no other developer would do. And they're like, we're gonna do that. We're gonna give that random piano... Oh, it has a secondary fire that fires both barrels at once, but it's useless because these guys are tanks! I feel like I'm being a little nicer to this game, specifically because I stopped playing after I saw that puppy bit. That puppy bit was like, oh my god, why are you hurting that puppy? So, like, this game, it's no, like, 5-star game. This isn't a 10 out of 10. This probably isn't even a 7 out of 10. But, like, I'm just kind of interested to see what happens. I want to see what the next enemy type is going to be. I want to see what kind of weapons I get. I think I'm fairly full up on weapons. What am I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm out of Molotovs. 8, 9. Okay, so I got 2 more weapons to find. 8 and 9. I'm like genuinely curious to see what happens next. And I always feel a little bad for Soviet developers. Well, not Soviet, I'm sorry, Eastern European developers, because they have a hard time making games a lot harder than Western developers. I remember reading an article a while ago by Rock Paper Shotgun. It was about 4A games, and one of the problems they had was... Oh my god. One of the problems was they had to actually... What is that noise? Is that an actual enemy? One of the things they had to do was actually smuggle in, like, developer kits and high-end PCs to be able to work on their HD version of Metro Last Light. And it wasn't like a thing where it's like, oh, the Soviet Union won't let people bring in computers. It was just like because of corruption specifically. Because one of the claims was, oh, if we man, these guys can take some shots. Every time we try to do it, it's confiscated at customs because the people who work there are just crooks. And it's like, oh, that's a pretty bold claim, Ukraine developer. But that's what they had to do. And I guess, I don't know, that kind of... Okay. The least you could do was have that guy shoot it so it fell. Instead of just having that happen for no reason whatsoever. Not jumping down there. Not worth getting all bent out of shape about. I'm sick of you guys, honestly. Like, you guys, I could do without. You just take all my health. And you're not even interesting. Like, I thought you'd be interesting, but you're really just guys with, like, a warbly voice. You're like... It's like, that's all you got going for you. I'm happy to have a DPS battle with you, damage per second, for all you kids out there. Man, these things give a lot of health. That's 25%. I like how these things are vaccines, but also they cure, like, I've been shot so many times today. I've been having a really rough day. First, I get hit by a car, and then zombie outbreak. Or kind of zombie outbreak. Okay, that's pretty miserable. Reload. Get it. Got it. Good. This game should not try to be, like, a shooter. It's fine when, like, there's the one enemy with just the pistol. But other than that, it's like, yeah, don't. Games like these... Oh, we are in, like, a police station. Oh, there's gas! Oh, no! I've been captured. Oh, great. Another cutscene. I hope this has something to do with anything. Yep, we're very Soviet. We're very proud of our industrialism. It was all worth it. I probably mentioned this already, but this is an alternate timeline where Stalin is still alive. In reality, I'll tell you in a second. Let's see what's going on. Oh, aerobics. Oh, you best children. What? What? You messed up my fly collection. I was collecting those. Is this that kid from before? That kid can't even do a pull-up! Oh. Oh no. I feel like this is just telling, like, a regular little story, but in, like, a super creepy way for just no reason whatsoever. I mean, it's just a kid who wants to get good at pull-ups. It's like, yeah, I did a pull-up. This isn't creepy. Sure, I was catching flies before. That was my thing. Everybody needs a hobby, but... So what was that? That was a heartwarming story of a little boy overcoming adversity while also catching flies. Are you guys not zombies? I want to get a good look at you. I can't understand what you're saying. Kaknya. Snavsnya. That's probably Russian. It looks like there's something wrong with your eyes, but I can't get a good look. Are you guys just regular dudes? Have I been shooting regular dudes? I guess in here. Oh, more voice acting.
Who are you? Ah, it doesn't matter. Nothing matters anymore. Nothing. At all. The entire world has collapsed. And we have collapsed together with it. And me too.
But
what's a nightmare? They didn't know.
That guy. No way.
The world was supposed to get better, better. Seems that it is too late now. Though, I don't know. If you have managed to survive and fight your way here, you may also reach here.
Here?
Take this.
I'm already
No,
here.
it doesn't matter. Here. This will help you. Don't ask me why. Watch the film. It contains everything. Watch. There is a cinema nearby. You will be able to watch the film there. Go there, quickly. You don't have much time. Not much time.
Not much time.
All is not lost yet.
Whoa! I'm gonna need that ammo. No, I swear it wasn't me! 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 No! I've been framed! Oh, I've only got 5 bullets to take you down? Oh, he was a weak one. His head was his weak point.